Hello friends, welcome to the video number 23 for the Visual Basic for Applications in Excel series. And in this video we're gonna be talking about how to use the do-while loop to repeat some piece of code. So here I have two different ways of doing a do-while loop. So first one is I wanna evaluate the condition before I get inside of the loop. So here, you can see I have two different variables, a counter and a sum. Here I'm initializing my variable, my counter to 1 and my sum to 0. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm telling VBA, okay, do while this condition right here, it's true. Just one thing, in the next video we're gonna be talking about the do until. So basically the do while, it's gonna be executing whatever it's inside of a loop if this condition evaluates to true. So in this case, for example, counter is less or equal to 10. Well, yes, counter is 1, so it's less than 10. So I'm gonna get inside and I'm gonna evaluate these lines of code. The do until, it's gonna be executed while this is false. It's the contrary. So we will see how it works obviously on the next video. So for now, whenever you want to say, okay, if this condition is true, you are going to be using a do while. So again, in this case is 1, so it's going to get inside and it's going to say 0 equals 0 plus 1. So now it's going to be 1. And then we are going to increase the counter. Remember always to increase your variable while you the variable that you are using to evaluate if the loop is going to be repeating. If you don't do this, you are going to get inside of an infinite loop and your program is never going to stop. So make sure you have this increment right here. And we are going to be doing this obviously 10 times. So when counter equals 11, right, is 10 plus 1 is going to be 11. So it's going to come here and it's going to say 11, it's less or equal to 10. Well, no, it's false. Now it's 11. So it's going to get outside of the loop and it's going to print just a message box with the value of sum. So let's just run this and it's 55. Now let's run this one. As you can see here, the only variation is where I placed the while. So I have here a do while. In here I have a do, and then my two lines of code, and then I have loop while and the evaluation, right? So let's see what I get. So again, it's 55. So what's the difference? Okay, so now let's make our counter equals to 11. So let's run this one and we get 0 because we already said it's 11. So counter is less equal than 10. No, it's not. So it just goes straight to outside of the loop and displays the message box, which is sum is 0. So here we run it and we get 11. So obviously, it's something different. What's going on here? Well, the difference, again, as the evaluation is here at the bottom, I'm telling VBA, okay, do this. I'm not even checking anything, any condition in here. So I want you to do this. So this is going to be evaluated and executed at least once. Always is going to be evaluated and executed at least once. Then we get to the bottom and we check this condition. Again, if we're using a while, that means that if this condition evaluates to true, then I'm going to repeat the loop. But if it's false, then I'm going to get outside of the loop. So that's the difference. If you want this to be executed at least once, no matter what this evaluation is, just pass the evaluation to the bottom and just put it like this: do, then your code, and loop while, and your evaluation. If you want to make the evaluation first and only if that condition is true, then we get inside and execute any code. Then we'll do it like this: do while your condition, and then your code, and finally your loop. Again, one recommendation, for example, try writing do while, whoops, I messed that up real bad. Counter, um, I don't know, whatever, and then immediately put your loop. If you forget to put this loop, you are gonna start getting errors in your code. So then you can go a little bit back, indent, and start writing whatever you want to be executed if this gets evaluated to true. So just put the do while and loop, or the do and loop while, and then go back and start writing your code just for safety reasons for you. And well, I guess that's pretty much it. You can remember you can run this using your F8 key on your keyboard to do a step by step and see what it does. Um, Remember also you can add watches. I recommend you just double click on your variable, then do a click with the secondary button of your mouse, and from this drop down menu or contextual menu, just select here add watch. You can change the name if you want. I recommend you leave it as it is. Click OK, and then here you can follow the values of those variables while you are doing your step by step by pressing the F8 key on your keyboard. Okay. Uh, well, I guess that's pretty much about it for this video. And well, again, in the next video, we're gonna be seeing how to use the do until. So I hope that you find this video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like the video. And well, thanks all of you for watching, and I hope to see you on video 24.